Well, hi guys, welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel. And the video that just does not want to be made, you guys. I've been trying to make this for 2 days. I wanted to show you guys how I smoke my hamburgers. I shared a picture last week on social media. It was the first time I ever tried smoking hamburgers. I saw it from one of the pit guys that I follow over on TikTok. And I had never thought about smoking hamburgers before. So I had to try it. And I tell you, my family hands down were like, this is the only way we want hamburgers. And so the next night I smoked meatloaf. And again, they lost their minds. They said it was the best I had ever made. So we are from now on smoking hamburgers and meatloaf. Let me know if you want a video on the meatloaf. Maybe I'll make that tomorrow night. And we'll just do a replay of last week. So tonight I'm doing hamburgers, and I've tried making this video a couple times for you guys. It just keeps storming outside, and I don't want my electric box on my smoker to get wet. So I've had to postpone this video a couple times. So hopefully the weather will hold out for us and we'll be able to get these on the grill. So what I have in here is roughly about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds of ground round. That's what we're going to be using. I'm doing a little bit differently. Usually, I make hamburgers like my mom taught me how to make hamburgers, right? You make the patties and then you go ahead and you season both sides of the meat and you put it on the grill. Well, the guy that I watched last week on TikTok, oh, I can't remember the name of his channel, said put the seasoning in the meat. It'll be 10 times better, and it was. So that's what we're doing. So I'm just going to show you what I'm using. You can use a different variation. You can find the same seasonings. If I can find them, like on Amazon, I will post them down below for you. The first thing that we're going to use, hopefully this shows up. This is Grill Mates from McCormick. This is their smash burger seasoning, and we have been really liking this. In fact, so much I need to buy more. So I'm just going to use the rest of that. I'm also using a Steakhouse seasoning, which I think tastes really good on hamburgers. So I'm just going to open that up and sprinkle some of that in. You know, I measure with love. So add as little or as lot as you want. And then we're going to use this. This is from Blackstone. And this is their whiskey burger seasoning. I bought this when I bought my Blackstone. And I loved it so much that I just keep rebuying it. So it is so, so good. But again, you don't have to use these seasonings, and you can find something else that you like. You know, if you have your favorite burger seasoning, or just use salt and pepper. I'm going to use some additional fresh cracked pepper. Even though these seasonings have a lot of pepper in them, it's something my family just really likes. And then we're going to mix this in. Before I get my gloves all dirty here and I start shaping this burger, I'm going to use a very old, very loved cookie sheet that I kind of just save now for things like this. And I'm going to lay parchment paper down, and what I do is I wet my parchment paper and then I kind of crumple it up, and then it'll lay flat for you. So there's that. Okay, let's get back to the burger. So I'll swing you down here. And now we are just going to go ahead and we are just going to blend this in. We don't want to overwork the burger because, like my dad says, you'll just make it tough. But you want to at least work that seasoning in so that each burger has a nice flavor on it. Okay, and then once you get that all mixed, I kind of just measure with my hand, and I kind of just ball it up almost like a giant meatball, and then I press it down. And my mom taught me how to make patties a long time ago. Of course, you can make smash burgers if you want. I have a cast iron, like flat, oh, what would you call that tool? It's like a press. Yeah, there you go, Heather. It's a press. So you can definitely make these into smash burgers if you want. But we're just gonna do a hamburger here. Okay, and there you have it. So put that on the sheet. Get another one made. I don't like to make them too big. Remember, I cook for kids, so I also don't like them too small where they like cook up like hockey pucks. So and smoking it, because you're cooking it low and slow, they turn out so juicy, so tender. They're delicious. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just make up the rest of these, and then we'll get these on the grill. I do have my grill preheating. My digital, kind of like the pre-program, I don't have a 200, I have a 225. So that's what I have my grill set to, is 225. I think the one lower than that is 180. I don't want to cook them that low. 225 was perfect last time, and I smoked them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I just flipped them once, halfway between. So really easy. I mean, much easier than even cooking them on the stovetop, because you don't have to babysit them. So, all right, let me get these made and I'll bring you back. Okay, so here is my smoker. It is an Evan Embers, and I actually bought it for my dad 3 years ago when he lived with me. And then I fell in love with it. He left it here and I started using it. He taught me how to use it, and I've been addicted to it ever since. So I paid, I think, $200 for it at Tractor Supply. I think they sell a different brand now, but they still sell a very similar smoker to this. So we're gonna get these now on the smoker, and you can see mine is at 225. Let me see. Yeah, the one a little lower is 180. I cook it at 225. So now open this up, and then we are going to lay our hamburgers down. So just like so. Because I also have bacon. So let me see if I can fit this bacon on here. Okay, there we go. So I've got my bacon on a cast iron griddle, and the hamburgers in here. I'm gonna go look at the time. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock. So I am going to smoke those burgers, and at 5 o'clock I'm gonna flip them and let them continue the rest of the way cooking, which might be between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, which will be perfect for dinner time. So when it's time to flip them, I'll bring you back and show you what I did. It is 5 o'clock, and this is what we're looking at. Oh, and they look so good. Let me grab, hold on one second. I want to take this tray out. Now, normally, if I'm cooking hot dogs and smoking hot dogs, I'll put it on that grill, but I don't need that right now. So that just opens up the space a lot more here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip. Flip. I always hear Matt's voice when I say that. He used to say, judo flip. So good to be able to now think of memories like that without always crying. I mean, it's taken 3.5 years, but sometimes I still cry. I think I cry at least once a day, but he's worth every tear, you know? So, all right, so we got those flipped. Bacon is looking good. I might get the tongs and flip those. Okay. go ahead and flip these over. All right, we're gonna let these continue to smoke for another hour, and then I think I'm going to kind of move these around a little bit. All right, and then I will be back in an hour and we'll take a look at what they look like. Mina's got to go to gymnastics, and so the chaos is going to quickly begin inside the house, and so I'll see you guys back here in an hour. We are 15 minutes under being 2 hours, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip these again. I might, when I take the when I come back in 15 minutes, I might, they might be cooked. My family likes bacon more wormy. Like me, I like it well done, but I'm not really eating bacon yet with my new dentures. So, but I might turn this up and let this cook a little bit more. But what I want to do now is get on these burgers. Now, everybody in my family likes things a little different, so I've got a couple of kiddos who love the pepper jack cheese, so we're gonna do 3 pepper jack cheese. Now, all these burgers won't be eaten tonight. There's just 5 of us. But the leftovers will be eaten for lunch tomorrow. So kids will enjoy, instead of having to eat a ham or a turkey sandwich. They'll have a hamburger. They'll like that. Danny likes the Munster. So we're going to do 2 with Munster. Got the good old American cheese. Get this on them. And then I'm just going to let this sit out here and smoke for the last 10-15 minutes. Are going to be ready to eat. A little piece that fell off. Okay, let me get this cheese back in the house in the fridge. I'm going to close this up, clean up my mess, and I will see you guys back here in about 10 minutes or so. Alright. Okay, guys, I've got my hamburger buns. I'm gonna pop you on the tripod so you don't fall. And then I'm gonna keep these burgers in order so I don't give anyone the wrong cheese. Okay, those are my Munsters. This will be my American. Jack. Mason and Eric love the pepper jack. They like that spicy. Sometimes Mason likes the American too, so. Okay. And then get one off. So we'll have 2 without buns, but that's okay because I got more hamburger buns. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this. the bacon. I'm just gonna kind of across my grill like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the heat to about 300. And that's just gonna brown that off just a little bit. All right, and then I'll take you in the kitchen and I'll show you the end result. Okay, so here are our burgers. And then this one is all plated. We're serving it with some Italian pasta salad, some potato salad, and some homemade barbecue baked beans. And that's it, you guys. I'll show you under here what these burgers look like smoked. They're absolutely beautiful. And here's this one with the Munster cheese. Or is that the pepper jack? It might be the pepper jack. They're so delicious. If you give this a try, let me know. If you make your hamburgers this way, let me know down below. And hopefully this was helpful to you, because I never thought of smoking hamburgers before, but it is so delicious and perfect. And you don't have to do 2 hours. My family likes them well done. You can do an hour and a half. Use a thermometer. I use a thermometer to let me know the temperature. And yeah, if you guys want to see smoked meatloaf, let me know, or smoked lasagna, or smoked mac and cheese, let me know, because I make that regularly now on the grill as well. So, all right guys, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Bye.